cold.
Okay.
At least when you cold, you can get warm.
Right.
The next time I take you to work.
It's so nice outside. This like the neighborhood pool that like everybody's supposed to be at the pool.
Well, it ain't that nice here, but
Is
okay.
y'all pool open?
Yeah.
That
It's
joint
over
open
all
year
year
round.
round. Yeah. Day and night.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we gotta plan the trip to come down there. Just tell us.
Y'all do. So we can go to freaking Galveston.
Oh, bro.
Oh, we recording.
Officially, yeah. Damn, everybody
So
just
I
stopped.
ever tell you about the time I was working at a nursery in Northwest DC?
No, hell no, you ain't tell me that shit. I want to hear this shit.
For children?
This is just like this is a historical wild fact about Kraynupe. We recording?
Yeah.
So it was once upon a time when I was young and shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I was working at a nurse. I think this was before I graduated high school. I was working at a nursery over in Northwest DC and shit, right? For little kids and shit, right?
Yeah.
So that shit was like a fucking house, nigga. Like it was.
I can imagine that.
It was in a house and it was one floor, and these motherfuckers had 2 rooms to watch kids in and shit, right? If you could imagine the row houses, that's how them row houses be, right?
Yeah.
So we used to come in there and sign in to like, do our job and shit. Cause I was part of that little DC job shit where they was giving high school kids jobs and shit.
Mary shit. Yeah.
So I was filling this shit out, putting my time card in, right? So like on my lunch breaks, I used to just sign out and just walk the streets and shit, just walk around Northwest. I don't know why I did that shit, but I just used to do the shit, So one day I was just chilling, walking around. I was just fuck it. I'm just going to walk around. And I was just like tired. And I just wanted to sit on the corner just to sit on the corner just to think about shit, right?
Yeah.
I sit on the corner just chilling and shit. This fucking white lady pulls up in front of me and is like, "Hey, are you hungry?"
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I was like, look. I was like, I am very hungry, but I think I'll be okay. She was like, "Are you sure? You sure you don't want anything to eat? Are you sure? Why are you out here? Are you okay? Do you need a place to stay?" I was like, "Ma'am, I'm just on my lunch break."
Your ass was about to be on an episode of Get Out.
Isn't that fucking crazy though? That's always stuck with me, son. I always thought about that shit in Northwest, like.
Wow.
I mean, talking about like this was like, what was this? Kennedy? What was this? What the fuck was I at? I forgot where I was at, dog. But it was just straight black people, and this white person just pulls up and just asks me, "Am I hungry? And do I need some place to stay?" That was wild, yo.
That shit sound wild as fuck. Oh shit.
Y'all can take what y'all want from that story, but I just thought it was interesting to talk about.
Fun fact about Cray.
Yeah. Damn. What up? This your boy Comedic Energy, and this is Dirty Mouth Radio. Dirty Mouth Radio. Produced by Livewire Sound and Entertainment.
Sure.
Where's your girl going now?
It's Sade.
It's your boy Cray. What's good?
And we back. Man, yeah, that was a crazy ass story though, son.
That's wild, son. I be wondering what be going through people's heads. Like sometimes I'll sit at the light and I'll look at people like just standing out there asking for money and shit.
Yeah.
And I just be like, you don't want to think too hard because you like, I don't want karma to come back around and smack me in my ass and no shit like that, right? But you just be thinking like, damn, son, like this nigga really standing out here asking for fucking cash. Like, Who the fuck carries dollars in their pocket anymore?
Man, I did that shit and got burnt, yo. I got burnt by a motherfucker with that shit. And his ass looked real stupid. And I was pissed. So I was in high school, right? And, high school kid. I just happened to have a couple dollars on me. I'm coming from the train station. And I'm walking home and shit. And he asked for $1. I had $2. I gave the man $2, right? So I go to I think I'm walking and I go to the gas station to get like something to drink or something, right? And I go to the back of the gas station to go get a bottle of water or something, and he goes into the gas station. So he doesn't realize that I'm behind him, and he's going to buy like some lottery tickets. Tell me why this motherfucker pulls out a wad of fucking cash, yo. Yeah. When I tell you a thick ass stack, nigga, a thick ass stack. And I'm looking at this dude, right? And he felt like an asshole because I was a kid at the time. And this is like a 40-year-old dude. So when he noticed and he looked back and saw me, he turned his head real quick and just kept looking at the corner of his eye. Because I was ready to smack the motherfucker, man. I really was. And I was coming from football practice too. And I was pissed at
That's wild. He just took your bread to go play that shit in the damn lottery, nigga.
He felt like
that's crazy.
I was like,
I would have been like, nigga, if you win, you better fucking give me $2,000.
I would give my $2 back. I was really saying that would have been fucked up if he would have scratched right there and would have hit. You would have been bad.
I would have taken that shit out of his hand. I would have taken it out of his hands because my shit paid for that shit. So get my shit, nigga.
Man, it'd be crazy, yo. People be actually hustling people out here, yo.
Mm-hmm. All the time.
It was some kids on a train one time, yo. Oh my gosh, kids be the worst. They was on a train. They was going through the train asking people to purchase their candy for their school raiser, for their fundraiser and shit, right? They like, yeah, we got these candy, we got Snickers, we got all this shit, right? It was a group of them, and they just asking people for money. That was like the new scam for the summer in DC at one point in time.
It really was.
So they was racking up bucks, and then like once they was done, they would jump off the train and they would just throw all the shit in the trash and take their money and go up to Gallery Place or Chinatown or some shit to go shopping.
Yeah. Did they really have candy or what?
There was real candy.
They had candy, but some of them had like shoppers bags.
Yeah.
Like of just little candy, like not even candy that like they authentically sell, like in the box. You know how they got the box?
Yeah.
These niggas got like
what's a Dollar Tree?
Got like trick or treat candy.
Yeah. It was Halloween. It was one of those kitty type scam shits. But like as an adult, you like, okay, I'll give him a couple dollars because he you know what he really doing this shit for, but he a little ass kid.
Not me.
It was one of those things. That's how they was getting mad niggas. It was on the news and everything.
They was getting people.
They was getting niggas left.
I seen a dude.
But it was little ass kids. Most of them was little kids and shit.
I seen a dude say, DC people are so rude, son. He was like, fuck out of my face, little nigga. I know what y'all niggas doing. Yo, I done seen some wild shit on them trains, yo. Them trains is wild. There's some wild people on them joints.
But when people found out about that shit, it started fucking up the niggas that really was like legit trying to do shit.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was in high school on the football squad, right? And my homeboy had the candy and shit. And I ain't had nothing candy. I was like, man, I ain't doing that shit. Whatever. But he was like, man, he was really legit about it. So he stood up all tall and proud and shit. Now this dude big as shit, right? He over here, I got candy. I'm trying to do this for a good cause. And the train is full of people and shit. Talking about, I got the candy. Any candy you need, I'm trying to devote towards my football team and yada, yada, yada. Don't nobody say shit. So he is crushed. I'm looking at this nigga like, oh, shit. Ain't nobody acting like you there and shit.
Oh wow.
So this nigga was like, and dropped the bag and said, well, fuck all y'all then and shit. All y'all motherfuckers, y'all got some money and shit. Y'all punk ass niggas. And He started going the fuck. I'm like, John, chill. He said, nah, man, these old fucking bitch ass niggas, these corporate motherfuckers, they got dollars in their pocket. I'm over here trying to do a good cause and shit. And y'all think I'm motherfucking scamming on some homeless shit. Fuck
That's
y'all
wild.
niggas. And we walked off that train. I was like, damn, son, I want to give you $1 just because, nigga. That was some fucked up shit.
That's
and
wild.
niggas came to us, niggas gave him a couple dollars off that shit. He was like, man, what the fuck I gotta go through all that? So I say that to say it fucked up the niggas that was really trying to do shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, it was a fucked up situation.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. People gonna have to find a new way to hustle with all this crypto and stuff that's about to pop off. Ain't nobody gonna be carrying money in their pockets no more.
Yeah, that's true. That shit is like.
Can you add credits to my cellular phone?
Dog, it's funny that you said that because I was just reading something on Instagram and they were talking about the war with Russia and Ukraine, right? So with all these sanctions and stuff going on, pretty much Putin don't have access to his money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So what is happening is he's turning towards cryptocurrency.
Wow.
Yeah. So, with Russia being a superpower, if Russia starts taking over Bitcoin, all the other countries is going to follow suit. So Bitcoin will skyrocket if Russia starts using Bitcoin. That is going to change the fucking game for all crypto.
You mean again?
Yeah.
Skyrocket again because everybody who missed the first wave.
Yeah. This is the second wave right here. Like,
and this one is for the gusto.
Yo.
Because if that joint goes up, all this other crypto and stuff out here, like
now mark our words. This is Dirty Mouth Radio. And Dirty Mouth Radio said this shit first. So if any of these motherfucking podcasts just start saying that shit, just know that it started here first and we said that shit first. Nah, fuck that, nigga. You know what we've been going through, shit.
Man, so with that being said, ladies, how interested or invested have y'all been these few months? Has anything changed for you all financially? Have you researched or looked into any investments or anything like that?
Nope.
Well, Shawnee,
I mean, besides the investments that I did already, I just keep adding to that. But other than that, no.
Well, for me, as far as crypto, when I was talking to some people that was in it, they was basically trying to tell me it's like a pyramid scheme. So it's kind of discouraged me.
I feel you. I don't feel what they're saying because they're being assholes, but
you can't. Talking about this is one person we've been trying to get on the show for a very long time, and I wanted him to come on the show so that we can have the discussion.
See, this is the thing. Like, this is what people got to realize when it comes down to this crypto stuff. It's not going nowhere. Like, it's not. We entering into a new age where money's it's already been digitalized. You know what I'm saying? We already know that money is an ideal. It's not really anyway. But cryptocurrency is just the reflection of what the world truly is. Fake as shit, right? And we about to be spending fake money because money was never real. Like this is what people gotta understand. Money has never been a real thing. It just you can hold it.
Never been a real thing. Wasn't it a real thing in the beginning?
It was never.
Yeah, I can't say that, Craig. I think it was because at one point it was backed on something.
But it
was backed on gold. But then when I think it was Nixon, he had it taken off
the gold
away from gold. That's when it became.
But this is
exactly worthless.
But let's be honest. Let's be realistic here. We're talking about two resources that the earth naturally produces, right? All of these resources have value because of who? Humanity, right? Okay. Like we add value to something. We say, oh, this is worth this much, right? When really it ain't really worth that. Come on now. Like the shit grows. It's been growing in Africa. It's been growing in Africa for years. You know what I'm saying? Since the beginning of time and shit.
Like, talking about gold?
I'm just talking about all of this shit. Money is fictitious as fuck because if you think about it, if it wasn't fake, why is it that anytime the government feels like, oh shit, we in debt, all right, well, let's just raise it because we can print money. Anything that you can make yourself and make other people use, you know what I'm saying? Like, what real value that, like if the world's to go to shit today, what can money do for you?
I feel you.
In a time of a crisis or of apocalypse, what can money do for you? All you can do is burn that shit to cook some damn chicken that you killed or some shit, right?
I see what you're saying.
So honestly, all this currency stuff, it's an idea. It's a thought that's implanted in your mind. This little note right here reads whatever it reads, right? So because of that, we take it for what it is. We put the value on it. So if you look at dollar as being a piece of paper, crypto is just a piece of digital data. And once you put your money inside of a machine, it turns into a piece of data. So if that is true, and we use credit cards all the time, what makes you think that we're not going to start using this data that's decentralized? You know, especially when these crypto banks, because they're not called banks yet, but they headed there. They're taking over stadiums. They're taking over commercials. They are planting their solidarity in the ground right now. So 10 years, 15 years from now, niggas is gonna be like, man, I thought it was a pyramid scheme.
There was a few Super Bowl ads that was crypto ads.
The LeBron James commercial where he went back in the past and told them
NFT.
That was a commercial for Crypto.com. Crypto.com is a it's a platform where you can trade crypto, and they're basically adding an NFT process to their whole format so that you can buy NFTs and make NFTs and stuff like that. So it's not a fake thing, man. Like,
and you got the Biden. He just passed some type of regulation with crypto.
So once the
and they studying it and reviewing it. So it's like,
it's getting real.
The thing about our people is we always missing those key moments in history and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was certain parts in history that we missed. It was the Y2K shit. We was missing that shit because technology was running. There was a couple things that was just low as fuck, and we could have got in and been up here, right? But we always missing the shit because we always be behind listening to CNBC and all of these other niggas and shit. We don't have nobody keeping us up on the plays. But now in present day society, you got YouTube, you got Instagram, you got Facebook, you got TikTok, you got ample resources to learn about all of this new shit that's coming. And if y'all are not taking notes right now and paying attention, y'all gonna be left in the dirt. I'm telling y'all.
My question with that is, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that because you got crypto, you got NFTs, you got a lot of different things, right? But anytime something comes out like this, it's always, like I said before, because we had an episode about this, you know, that was the deep rabbit hole into the metaverse. Yeah. Why is it that we always are behind? Do you think that we're always behind because we are always suspicious or always got a red flag when it comes to this?
That's what I was going to say. It's the trust issue.
So we got trust issues when it comes to something new coming out. So do you think that with everybody else who may be non-melanated or people from other cultures, they're more trusting than we are? And that's why they get into it.
But they have stuff to play with. Black people don't have stuff to play with. Like I can't put my last in there. They got a lot of stuff that's been given to them or what. Usually if we invest in it, sometimes it's gonna be, it might be your last, just like with helping people get on. It's like, I don't know, because I've been burnt so much. So
you're saying pretty much it's an economic reasoning as to why we speculate everything that comes out, because we don't have the money to just blow it on something that we don't trust. Right? Is that safe to say?
Nobody really knows about it. Just like COVID. Nobody really know what the hell going on with COVID.
I want to say
also too is we need our money now. So when you invest in stuff, this is for future profits, not necessarily right now.
That's safe to say. Yeah, that's true. That's
but
true.
I mean, there's ways to counteract that too. But like,
for the most part, not to cut you off, it is long term when it comes to crypto.
Yeah,
I want to say,
I
will dare to say something different because I would venture out to say different. I want to say that I'm not going to blame it completely on economic. Yeah, it does have something to do with our economics, but let's look at our people and shit, right? We're the number one consumers in the whole country, right? So if you think about that, we out here standing in line to buy Jordans, but we won't go invest in the stock that's selling the Jordans.
And it's something they can have right then and there, whether it's what you're saying.
But check this out though, right? You buy shoes, right? You go to work. You wait 2 weeks. You wait 2 weeks to get your paycheck from work, right? You get a paycheck. Your paycheck is maybe $600 to $1,000, right? You were willing to take $200 out of that paycheck to go spend on a pair of Jordans when you might have been able to put that same money into the stock market had you studied, read, or do your research, swing traded it into the next month and made $400 and still got the Jordans and it had $200. Now it don't always work like that, but you already spending your bread on shit that's going to deteriorate.
I think for the most part, with most people, they want to see the tangibles.
Right.
When it comes to the stock market, you see your money there, but you're not touching your money. But so when somebody says they want to buy some shoes, they can touch their shoes. I think I say that as that's a curse too. That's a problem in itself.
But that wasn't the problem that I was really trying to get towards. That was just an example.
I think that too is sometimes with that, our priorities are misplaced. Just like these females getting all the plastic.
What you got to say? Because I got mine done.
How you gonna look in the future, or what you could have done with that money? Could have invested instead of getting you a new ass, or
you could have got a new ass, but just waited a little longer. You know what I'm
saying?
Yeah. I think the patience, but that's not the problem though. That's not the problem. The problem is not the fact that we want these things, because it's okay to have these things. You know what I'm saying? Within time. But the problem is that instead of us actually doing the research and studying how to make our money work long term, because it's like in the 90s when our teachers was telling us we don't read, right? Somebody came up with a solution to that problem. They developed YouTube, right? So now we got all of these scholars and all of these master classes and all of this shit where they just giving away free knowledge for free, my nigga. Like, it's just all over the place, right? You can listen to books on YouTube. There's no excuse for anybody who doesn't like to read or who doesn't like to study. Like, there's a time in your life where you got to work smarter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still work hard, but just think about how much more of an advancement you could have if you just learn what these other motherfuckers could. Because I can tell you right now, like, yeah, they might have an economical advantage over us, right? But they also connected to people who know the shit that we not reading about. So they could my uncle could easily be like, man, I know you want to buy them Jordans, but you should put like $20 into some crypto, right? Put it into this joint. I ain't got no uncle who gonna tell me that. You know? You see what I'm saying? But like, we not even trying to figure that stuff out. We just like, so-and-so got killed and shit. So-and-so getting canceled for talking about gay people and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
You know, and we doing reactions on YouTube, but we not listening to the professionals and the people that are out here doing the stock markets every day. Like, Earn Your Leisure niggas, they be on that shit. And they know people who be on that shit. And these people are... It's a lack of, we not asking enough questions. You know what I'm saying? That's what it comes down to. We just not asking enough questions. We just working and spending and then working again to replace the things that we spent on that deteriorated because it was really worth shit. It wasn't worth anything.
So it's just a ever going cycle.
we just really just every time we buy something, we just pretty much burning it slowly. You know, I mean, you can resell Jordans, yeah. I mean, shit, but you gotta wait for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So I don't think I can't blame it completely on economical standing because black people are making money. Like that's not front. Yeah. This, like black people have a hard time, but we out here making money. We are, but we not doing the right shit. We not doing the right shit, man. We buying Benzes and fucking Mercedes. I work hard. I want to buy me a Benz. Like yo, just chill on the Benz for a little bit. Jump into this, learn this real quick. Put your money right here. You know, let that grow. Get you a few things, and then you jump into the Benzo. Like it's nothing. So
wrong. It's like we take the money that we have, and instead of putting it into a system that can make us and grow us the more money, we just go straight for what we want.
Right.
And end up fucked up.
Right. And I think like people think this too. Like they get the wrong idea about investment. They think if I invest, I gotta invest all the time. Like, bro, you invest one time, just investing in one time a month improves your standing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You take your first paycheck and you take 10% of that paycheck and you just put it into an investment. It ain't like you got to invest $100, $200, $500, $50. You take $5 and put that joint into like a solid joint and you just do $5 a month for 3, 4, 5 months and shit into a solid stock. You're going to see that $5 grow and then it's going to make you want to put in more.
It's just like a plant.
Right. Because when you hit about 55 and shit, and your ass like, damn, I didn't think I was going to make it to 55, but you broke your shit all the time, you're going to be mad as fuck.
That's true.
That's some real shit.
You like, damn, I wish I was putting my money in the stock market when I was 25, when I was 30. Your ass 55. They didn't think you was going to make it that far. Your ass 55. Broke your shit. And you blown. Gotta work up until you fucking 90 and shit. Yeah. Get started now, yo, because that's what these people are doing. You taking a risk regardless. You taking a risk just living life, yo. Gambling is a risk, y'all. Scratch offs is a risk. 9 times out of 10, you not about to win. Like, let's be real.
Yeah. Might as well put it in something a little more stable.
At least with the stocks, they give you an analysis where you can watch the past to see the present, to understand the possibility of the future. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
That's real shit. That is real shit. Damn, comparing the damn lottery to the damn stock market. God damn.
Yeah.
You put your shit in a machine like, man, I got $100. What, nigga? I'm about to blow $100 on this one machine. You get down to your last 20. Oh, I want $100 back.
That's why I don't gamble, because child, I could eat my food, my money. I lose $20 and I be mad. Nope. You
be heartbroken, right?
Yeah.
You be blaming it on God. Why can't I never be lucky?
That's some real shit, man.
It's real, man. And like honestly, I gotta be real with everybody who listening to this joint. Like right now is the best time for our generation. If you 30 and below, 35 and below, 40 and below, and you feel like you got some years on you, it's the best time to get into stocks and crypto because everything is so beat down that in the next few years, all this shit just gonna keep rising up.
That's what people need to understand. The crypto market is really young. It's not even about it being beat down. The shit is still young as a whole. You know, all this stuff is still, new. So you still got a chance out here.
I'm gonna tell y'all like this. In 1998 or some shit like that, before Y2K, right? Apple was at, I want to say double digits. It might have been, I think it was at $14 or some shit like that, a share or some shit, something around there. It's 2022. And the highest point last year for Apple was what, D? Almost $200 or some shit like that, $300?
Yeah, somewhere up there, up high.
If you had bought 100 shares of Apple during that time,
which would have been what, 100,
And you waited to you waited to 2021 when that shit hit like $100, $200, right? That's money you ain't gotta think about.
Yeah. It's real shit, man.
That's a one-time affair right there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's a long time, but you ain't think about that shit. You ain't thinking about $100 when you throw that shit on some Jordans. You bought some Jordans back there. I bet you ain't got them bitches in your closet no more.
If they take care of their shoes, they do.
I don't got no pair of J's that I've ever had. None. I had 2 pair.
I had 1 pair.
Both of them joints fell apart.
Don't ask me where that shit is now. I don't have no clue. That shit gone.
It's worthless.
Yeah.
You know, but that's what I'm saying. Like even if you don't want to get into the crypto world, EVs, like electric vehicles, y'all niggas see y'all see these damn Teslas and y'all easy electric cars. Stop bullshitting. Yo, I'm serious. Y'all gotta open up your eyes and look at this stuff. Y'all buying houses and shit. The housing market is in a bubble right now. It's about to pop. We got a potential to go into a recession. Y'all gotta chill and look at the moves. Look at how the world is operating. All of this fear they pushing into the market to keep us out of the system so that we can't get no money. First of all, they setting this shit up to scare y'all because the United States is making way too many millionaires too fast. It's apparent. We going into a place now where they trying to scare people from making money and shit so they can slow down the rate of people actually making money and shit. All right. They're increasing inflation and shit so that people have to spend more money. So people are in fear of actually investing. This is a tactic, you know. Billionaires don't want to be poor. They don't want niggas to come up and be millionaires and make what they making. Hell no. So if it's a bag of candy and I know it got mostly Twix in that shit and it's a little kid over here, like he getting candy like shit, I'm gonna scare the fuck. I'm like, look, bitch, it's a fucking monster in this bag. Don't open that shit because it's gonna jump out and eat your head. It's called the Jolly Rancher Man. Oh, the Jolly Rancher Man. He ain't gonna take that bag. I'm gonna pick that up. I'm gonna have all the candy. And then you know what? I'm gonna flip that shit and get some more candy and then sell it to the same kid. Come on now. Like, come on now. It's easy. Little kids do this shit on the street all the time. Come on. Y'all sell drugs? I'm not gonna say no more, dog.
That's real shit, man.
We could go to something new. But it's facts though. You know what I'm saying? I need all my sisters and brothers to be up on this shit and learn. Learn. Because I
think it's just a matter of learning. Because like you said, and we've all said, for us, for a lot of melanated people, we want it tangible. We need to see it right then and there.
Yeah.
So the information needs to be understood and not just you telling me face value. Like people really, if they want to invest and have longevity, they really just have to educate themselves more so.
And it's a give and take. We need to, we do need more education out here, but we need to be more open too.
We need to be more
We need to be more open and we need to come on, unclench your goddamn wallet, you know. Like sometimes you gotta take a risk, you know.
It's not
because it's a risk. It's a
no,
risk.
I'm not saying it's not a risk. I'm just saying
it's a risk that will yield a reward, some way, shape, or form.
But what's the risk comparison, right?
The risk is that
at some point in time you're going
to your money. You'll lose a percentage.
Let's be real.
Wait, hold up. You'll lose a percentage indicative of the market. That doesn't mean that you'll lose it all the way. You'll gain a whole lot. You know, it goes up and down. That's the fucking stock market in itself. Yeah, you know, people gotta understand. Like, if you, it's funny that we're having this conversation because I was just watching a video and shout out to Larry Jones. He was just talking about the same exact thing. How, you know, I guess there was some other person that was talking about stocks, and the guy actually retired because he started receiving death threats because people was actually getting mad because they were losing money. When he was telling you the whole time, nobody knows how the stock market goes. He's telling you, what you should invest in, what I would invest in.
But check this out though. This the technical standpoint I'm talking about. We lose money every day.
Exactly.
Whether you think about it or not, you are spending money every single day. You don't realize it, but every day you are spending money. Every day you have to pay a bill. Every day you have to get a gas. Every day you have to eat. Every day you have to go to work. Every day you have to feed your children. Every day you have to provide for your kids. Your kids have to go to school. Every day you got to pay Uncle Tom's taxes. Every day. Anytime you put your money into a savings, you know what you're doing? You're just saving your money for someone else to take.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, I was looking at something recently when a guy was explaining that how much of a fraction of your money is really there and how much that they use your money like over 10 times to give out loans to other people. And if
move it around,
us Black people, we're saving our money and they are not even going to give us the loans.
Exactly. Because
I saw that thing with Wells Fargo that just happened.
Yeah,
right. It's insane though. But the crazy thing is, we don't need, even if you want to just save your money, you're not even putting your money into a savings account that gains interest. The shit just sitting there.
The biggest thing that people need to understand, when you invest your money into a stock market or a crypto, you don't necessarily lose money until you take the money out. You feel what I'm saying? Your money is not being lost until you pull that profit. Once your money is in there, if it can go up and it can go down, you're not losing shit financially. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what that stock price is. Until you pull that money out and it's in your hands, you ain't lose a goddamn thing. You did. So you get mad 1 minute that the stock price went from $10 to $5, but then that next goddamn day, it went from $5 to $20. Now you happy again. Did you lose anything? Did you gain anything? And you didn't lose or gain anything because you didn't pull nothing out. Now, the minute you pull that shit out, you just gained $20.
Mm-hmm.
Now you just got a fucking profit of $15 goddamn dollars.
Right.
Now you not mad. See, that's what people need to fucking understand.
Like, and then even on top of that, Comedic, like if you're gonna put your money into a savings account, at least put it into a savings account that gains interest over time.
More than damn 0.5%.
Right. Don't just put it into a bank account or a savings account that's just going to sit there and then, oh shit, I broke my leg. Now you spend your whole savings. Now you don't got shit.
Yeah.
And it didn't. You could have had double that and waited till your leg got broken. Then it got broke. You spent half of that and you still got half left. That's still gaining interest. Like it's not it's only complicated when you lazy and you don't want to think about the shit. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about our people is we don't want to take control of our lives. We still in this master state, this slave mentality where we want somebody else to run our lives for us while we sit back and reap whatever benefits we can get.
Mm-hmm.
Not what benefits we want, but what benefits we can get. If they give us grass, if they give us, you know what I'm saying? If they give us grass, we want to be like, okay, well, at least they're giving us good soil, you know?
Mm. You
got to take control of your life. That means your finances. As long as your finances is under somebody else's watch, this is the time that you invested. Like, we don't realize time is a real thing. It's a real asset. It's the only thing that you have and that you can control. You know what I'm saying? Beyond that, you can't control anything outside of yourself and your personal time and shit, right? So that's a real asset. Money is not a real thing. You know what I'm saying? You can't go in the backyard and grow that shit like a plant. You know?
Yeah.
You can't change how money's valued. Like,
well, okay, so let's switch gears for a second, right? Because I don't want to harp on this on the full episode. So just to kind of sum it up, like, Cray, what are you investing in as of this week? If you're talking about crypto and talking about stocks,
this week,
hold on. Let me clarify that. What are you at least looking at? Not specifically investing in, but what are some stocks or crypto you may be just looking at for now?
Stocks that I'm looking at, and I'm not gonna say that you should buy or hold or sell or whatever. You know how the shit go. Ain't nobody trying to get sued. We all know how that go. But stocks that I have been looking at, I'm looking at a lot of tech. I'm looking at a lot of EV, electric vehicles. anything referring to an electric vehicle. Because I feel like that definitely is the new wave that's going to hit within the next 5 to 10 years. Definitely looking at crypto, but as far as investing right now, I'm probably not going to invest this week because I'm just waiting for some more funds to come in so that I can, move some things around. And then I'm kind of playing with the house money too. I've been moving some stocks around, taking my money out of some banks and kind of putting it into some other stocks that's actually growing. But that's what I'm looking at. I would say those sectors for me look very, very scalable. You know what I'm saying? Right now they kind of beat down because we are in this little bear market, but I mean things is going up. And as far as crypto, that shit green. That shit been green for the past couple of days.
Right. Okay.
So that's what I'm looking at. And anything virtual as far as like metaverse and all that shit, because we out. We 30s. The 20s and the 18s, they the ones that's gonna bring us the money. So y'all can keep on buying gold and silver. That's cool. It's smart. But niggas ain't growing. Niggas don't got metal shops where they just niggas ain't mining for gold in buildings and shit. Like they mining for crypto and shit. So
I feel you, man. Well,
it's a new era, dog. True. Niggas is flying to the moon.
That's real shit. All right, so look, man, what's everybody been up to? Because that's normally what I ask. I ain't asked that. Like, what y'all been doing this week, man? What's popping?
Week. Chilling.
Everybody got some plans for the future? What's up?
I just had an event, a sipping plant.
That sounds dope.
So it was basically, you know how people do vision boards?
Mm-hmm.
I got pots and basically put the vision that you would put on the poster board. I put them on the pot plants, and then had so I had a group of 19 ladies. Yeah, so we was basically putting our visions on our pot, to see it grow. Like whatever you plant, harvest. So it's something different. It was dope. It was a good time.
Sipping plant. That shit is tight as fuck.
That sounds tight. Yeah. That's something to take your mind off of things for a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
So that getting ready to mentor some young girls, 6th graders. In the heart of Charlotte. They say it's kind of a rough area. So
school is it again? Bruins? Is it Bruins?
Ranson.
Oh yeah. Them little.
I don't know. I'm not from here, so I don't really know.
No, say that. Oh my god.
Huh? You said when am I gonna start mentoring?
No, I said they really need mentoring.
Them niggas need some mentoring for real.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not from Charlotte, so I don't really know what it is that I'm walking into. But I feel like everybody needs some love. So hopefully these 4 young ladies will be open to, if they are in a bad space, changing their trajectory of their life. So we'll see.
I want to say another thing. Well, go ahead, Shadi.
No, I'm good.
Go ahead, Golden. What you got?
Me for this week, I really haven't been doing anything besides recovering from work and trying to get my new house together. That's about it.
Shit. Congrats again.
That's always the good thing.
That's a good thing. Yeah, having your own spot. That's on point.
Ownership.
Ownership.
Yeah. I mean, for me, it's just been education. I've been homeschooling myself on different various things, on a whole bunch of stuff, really. And just educating myself on financials, heavy in financials, ownership as far as entrepreneurial goals are concerned, taxes, and trying to keep a lot of my money for me, and trying to plan out the life of my business and myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's been a big and a huge thing for me right now. Like we were talking about earlier with the stocks and the crypto, and even looking at the housing market, just ownership, and just building up that knowledge so that when it come time for Kraynupe, it's gonna be real. and I've been working on a new album too, so I've been hustling on that. I got 4 artists right now that I'm working with, so 4 songs almost. I'm 4 songs in, and I'm looking for maybe 2 more. So
nice. So is this gonna be an EP or?
I don't even categorize as that shit. I don't even. None of those shits even make it. I mean, they make a difference, but I mean, does it really? I don't know.
I was about to say, do it really? I don't know.
Because nobody knows what an EP is. Like, who? I mean, I get it, but you know,
it's all about making good music, right?
This is about making good music and actually putting some people who have been overlooked for time, years on. You know what I'm saying? People who can sing and who actually have voices and who just have raw talent. It's going to be predominantly females on this album. It's going to be all females on this album. Myself, and all females. So every album is going to feature a different female. And we just go on. What did I say? Every album or every song?
Every song. Said album,
or every song. I'm sorry. Every song is going to feature a different female. So we're going to do it like that. See what happens. That's big. All
nice. Well, good luck.
Yeah, most definitely, yo.
Thank you.
I know for me, this week, it's just been focusing on self, man. I've been doing a lot of meditation and just trying to get one with myself again. Trying to get my head back right. It's been that plus, like Cray said, man, I've just been doing some like studying financially, trying to get things together. Taking a long, hard look at budgeting and all that other stuff and paying some things down while also investing. It's kind of like the hardest balance you can do. Pay something down versus also investing. It costs money both ways.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah. What? What? We talking about writing out a book of disciplines out here?
Yeah, like that shit is real. And in addition to that, I've been working on a couple books, man. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. And I'm working on a clothing line. So yeah, man.
Busy.
Yeah, man. Putting mad things together. And of course, focusing on Dirty Mouth Radio, man. Trying to expand that and get that thing going. We now have a Twitter page. Yes. Y'all didn't even know that. Yes.
We late. But we do have one.
Late to the party, but we here. Shit. So we do have one. For the listeners out there, stay tuned for the stuff that we're going to put out there. We're going to put questions out there. We want some feedback. We want to hear, certain things that we may ask. We'll bring it up on the podcast. Like you see now, this is live on YouTube. So, we doing our thing. Straight like that.
Yeah. And with aspirations to enter into the metaverse somehow.
Stay tuned.
Oh yeah, we gonna find a way to get in it. Y'all motherfuckers not gonna keep us out forever. Oh no, we gonna find it. True. That's another thing I meant to talk about. Since we were talking about school and metaverse and stuff, I feel like education. I feel like school, the metaverse is gonna be a big platform for schooling.
You think so?
Yo, I'm thinking about it. Like, think about how many teachers are in uproar about like not getting paid bread and shit like that, right? And how many teachers is walking out on class and how unruly and screwed up these schools are. But the education too, I feel like since COVID, a lot of kids have been at home learning, right? It's pretty much homeschool. I was homeschooled my last year. It's probably the best thing for me because now I realize that's the way I want to work, But if they introduce schooling into the metaverse somehow, right? It's going to change up. It's going to change up the game. Like teachers, y'all should start looking into that. If y'all can think of ways to enter into a metaverse and teach, it'd probably be really profitable for you at some maybe not right now, but down the road. It's gonna be like YouTube, gonna be like Instagram, all of this stuff, TikTok, all of these things. They start out as nothing. Everybody thinks that they're pieces of shit, right? Oh, it's for the young generation, blah 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 blah, right? Until you see this 15-year-old who's a millionaire, who's the first person on YouTube, right? That's all I'm saying.
Makes sense.
I hate going back. I don't hate going back and forth to it, but I just want to take this time that we have, just spark some ideas in people's brains so that we just not poor for the rest of our existence.
Real shit.
You know, real. world star famous and shit.
Damn. But we got a few minutes left, man. Golden, you wanted to talk about something that you had mentioned earlier. What you want to talk about again? You wanted to talk about something from the
Ketanji Brown.
Oh, our new Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown.
Oh, sure, yeah.
I don't know if y'all been watching like the committee meetings where they were, interviewing her and the questions that she had to endure. I don't remember all of the questions. I just know a few of them was there to trip her up. And it's just like, you know how it is to be a Black person surrounded by all these, and Sade would say, pink people, and how they try to make you look bad. I know one of the questions they asked her was, could she define what a female was?
What?
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
What is a female?
I know that question was designed to trip her up so she could say something, and then they be like, oh, what about the transgender women?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Basically. I would have been like, I would have been like, bitch, I am a woman. What the fuck? What you mean? What is a woman?
Why would they? But what does that have to? So were they supposed to ask questions related to what she's going to be doing?
The questions are really supposed to be designed to give them an idea of what kind of judgment calls she would be making and things of that nature of what she's going to do on the job. But they were just asking her
dumbass questions,
trick questions that trip her up and shit like that. And I was just like, you know how it is, you got to work twice as hard to get the spot. And it's like, she's probably more educated than all of them in the room.
Probably. Most likely.
Because you definitely got to be, especially being that color, your education probably needed to be on top of the roof.
Yeah, because
somebody that's going to come in mediocre.
Yeah, because I saw a chart where somebody had put out there and they was showing like the justices of the past and their education and their work, their work history. And she had like worked on every level where most of them just had like Ivy League law degrees and they got on like that. And she's worked at every single level.
So she started from the bottom.
Right.
Straight up. So she got the most experience more than anybody, correct?
Yeah.
Damn. You talk about well-roundedness. That's the shit that kills me. Somebody that's truly well-rounded is more suitable for a job than another motherfucker that just came in at the top and just kind of lateral moved over and got a little more forward progress. Right. But they always seem to overlook the person that started at the bottom. You feel what I'm saying? That shit
always, but that's always.
Yeah. She gonna blow all them motherfuckers out the water because she knows shit on every aspect now. She is like versatile in all levels now, and they're not. So they're at a limitation.
But they're gonna try to make it so hard for her.
Yeah, they are. Right. They're gonna put her through they're gonna rake her over the coals, man. They really are. But I mean, props to her, man. Like, what's her name again? Ketanji Brown?
Yeah, Ketanji Brown Jackson. And I was just so proud of her and how she kept her poise. And they throwing these side questions to her, and you could just see it on her face, like, what?
And she got locks.
Yeah. And she chocolate. I know that's one of y'all
she got locks and she chocolate. Y'all don't understand the struggle for a person who got locks and who's chocolate.
And
We get shut out from shit. Y'all don't get that.
Damn.
That she's on the highest level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she got, like you said, she rocking her locks.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Which was considered blasphemous by our own people at one point in time.
It sure was, yo. That shit. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we be harder than the white people. Sometimes, man.
They started it, but we was definitely the ones that. We was the ones that enforced it.
Yeah, like I don't know. I guess that's a whole nother freaking conversation for another time.
Yeah. Damn, I had a question. I forgot it. All right. Oh, I did have a question. Me and Comedic was talking about this. I want to go around every box. And I want everybody to answer this question. I'm going to go last. I want to see what everybody going to say. If you was out in the street doing your dooley willy or whatever, right? Minding your business. And an old ass, like 60-year-old man, 60 to 70-year-old, 75-year-old man was like, "You a nigger." What would you do?
Oh shit.
What would be your reaction, your response? And what would you do? What would you do?
Who going?
Just think about this.
You.
Nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing because long as you don't disrespect me as far as putting your hands on me, spitting on me, like it is what it is. I guess we put in. For me personally, I ain't gonna do nothing because they probably gonna do something to me because I'm black as hell. And even if it's an old ass man or woman,
even if he following you around, just like nigger, all in your face, doing everything you can.
As long as you don't put your hand on me,
you ain't gonna do shit. You just gonna let it ride.
It look like Golden got a different response.
Right here,
he right there.
I might just have to mush him.
You gonna put your hands on him?
You gonna mush him?
I might have to mush him. Because you in my face at that point. But
right,
if you just said it.
So you're going to assault. Okay, so you're going to assault the 75-year-old man for calling you. Got it. All right. Go with it.
I'm probably going to cuss this man out.
Okay, so you're going to verbally assault him. All right.
Everything but a child of God.
But I had that happen.
Straight up.
Right.
I'm going to tell him straight up. You better be lucky you old.
Comedic, you better not use my ass, you son of a gun.
What you better not.
What you gonna do, Negro?
What you talking about?
Go ahead, son.
I'm gonna hit him where it hurt.
Oh no! See, it's different for
y'all. Ahead. If you get my answer, I ain't saying shit. Go ahead.
And look, it's different because it's a man too. Now, if it was a 75-year-old grandma, I might have to walk the dog.
So, and that's my thing. Nah, I ain't gonna use your husband. I was just joking. Shit.
No,
if it's a 75, nah, man. If it's a 75-year-old man, and he over here talking his bullshit, I'm gonna talk shit back. It just is what it is. So, but if he get in my personal space, it's curtains. All right, don't have no cane because I'm gonna break that shit. I'm gonna break the cane. I'm gonna throw it across the room, and your ass gonna have to hobble to get to where the fuck you need to go. Ain't no talking after that. I ain't put my hands on you. I took the cane from your ass. Now, good luck getting to where the fuck you need to go.
Yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do. All right, this nigga done broke your goddamn cane. Good luck getting home, motherfucker. That's how I'm gonna do, son. I ain't put my hands on his ass. I ain't going to jail.
Damn.
Straight like that. Nah, man, because my thing is this, and this is what we was talking about earlier. I get tired of people excusing older folk when it comes to certain shit. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you old, right, doesn't give you the right to act however the fuck you want to act. And that's just is what it is.
I think sometimes, too, when they get to be a certain age, they be forgetting what era they in. They be thinking that it is
exactly
1950 and we can't sit at the lunch counter.
Exactly.
And when we have to remind them that it's 2022 and I will whoop your ass.
Exactly. Yeah. And what do people normally say? Oh, he's from a different time period. Don't no, because it's the same argument when it comes from like somebody, okay, let's just say a Mexican coming to the United States and somebody saying, oh, you need to learn English. You in the US now. How is that argument any different from an older person who is now living in a different time to get with the fucking times? You feel what I'm saying? Don't excuse this old motherfucker for calling somebody a nigga because he old. No, have that same energy. You in the motherfucking 2000s, you will get your ass whooped.
99 in the 2000s.
I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck I'm gonna do. Okay.
Yes, please tell us.
I'm gonna tell y'all what my black ass is gonna do. All that shit y'all talking about, I ain't finna do none of it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this camera phone. I'm gonna set that shit up on the chips, right? I'm gonna record all this shit. I'm gonna be like, sir, what did you call me? You're a nigger. And I'm gonna go into a panic attack. And I'm gonna start shaking and throwing up and shit and knocking shit over, right? Then I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna be like, call my lawyer. And I'm gonna sue this motherfucker for every goddamn thing that he fucking owns. You know why? Because what I'm gonna say is his response took me to an emotional state. I've been fighting depression my whole life, and I haven't been able to conquer my demons. And I'm psychologically unfit to deal with stressful moments of this nature. And I'm gonna get some bread. I ain't gonna do shit. I'm gonna let this nigga spit, hit me. I'm gonna let him do all of that shit. I'm gonna let this motherfucker, I'm gonna warm it up. I'm like, sir, you call me a nigger? I guarantee you, I'm gonna get some bread. I'm gonna let you out with. I'm gonna get Johnny Cocker's daughter on that motherfucking case. I'm gonna get some bread. He gonna do some shit.
Did y'all see the video where it was a white man in the store talking shit to a black man? He was like, yeah, boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, nigga? And then he just cocked his ass.
Yeah, I saw
that shit. That shit don't get you no bread, though. You gonna get a lawsuit. I'm gonna be the one lawsuiting. You gonna be like, sir? I'm gonna be like, sir, you hurt my feelings.
People, they ain't really got no money.
I don't give a shit. Good nigga, give me I want your house, your kids, your fucking wife. I want your car. Anything you got to offer, I'm gonna take that shit. Because that shit is that's a verbal assault. That is a verbal assault. And if your ass touch me, you hit me, nigga. And I'm hurt. And I'm about to grab all the fucking bread I can get. If a nigga can make money off of McDonald's not putting napkins on the table, oh, best believe Dr. Hendricks will be suing your ass for being a fucking slave owner. It's a way to fucking win this goddamn war, goddammit. We gotta start hitting these white folks in their pockets and stop being dumb. I'm gonna punch him. Gosh. That's stupid. You're dumb. You're not in a boxing ring. You're not gonna get $1 million just for showing up to the fight, dickhead. You're gonna get your fucking ass whipped in court. I ain't gonna give him an opportunity to call the police. You know why? I'm gonna be like, you call the police. I'm calling my lawyer, bitch. What was your name again? Stan, don't worry about it. I got your receipt, you fucking pussy. Oh my god.
I'm gonna take it. I gotta put this out here. Dirty Mouth Radio cares about everybody, all our listeners, black, white, you know.
I don't care about people who call me nigger. I'm gonna sue your ass for everything that you have. You try it. You try it. I'm gonna get all that shit. I'm gonna be like, it's the evidence right here, Your Honor. I'm gonna play. Oh, you need me to rewind it? He said his name at this part. My name is Reverend John Jacob Dixon, and I call you a nigger. I'm be like that African. You can't deny that. Shit. You can't deny the facts.
God. Straight up, this is your boy Comedic Energy.
It's your girl Golden.
And Sade.
It's your boy Cray. and I won't fight your ass. Not physically.
Oh my gosh.
Try me if you want to. I'm gonna grab all your riches.
This is produced by Live by Sound and Entertainment.
And if you try to kill me, my family gonna grab all your riches. You gonna be so financially drained. You gonna kill yourself.
I can't stand you.
And we out. Peace out, peoples.
Your ass is stupid.